welcome to Bethel Evangelical Free Church on YouTube. This is the lockdown devotional for the 12th of May 2020. Facebook seems to be misbehaving at the moment, so I'm recording this on YouTube and I shall be cross-posting it. So I'll read Psalm 46. Psalm 46. To the chief musician, a song of the sons of Korah. A song for Alamot. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, even though the earth be removed and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Though its waters roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with its swelling, Selah. There is a river, whose streams shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her just at the break of dawn. The nations raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Come, behold the works of the Lord, who has made desolations in the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and cuts the spear in two. He burns the chariot in the fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Here we have a wonderful meditation on the fact that God is the refuge and strength of his people. It's so easy for us at times to forget that, to find our refuge somewhere else. And we have this picture, what is the most appalling catastrophe you could imagine? The earth be removed, the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. That doesn't get much worse than that. But, says the psalmist, even though that is the case, we will not fear. Fear is natural. It's natural to be terrified when we see natural forces that could destroy us. There's a natural fear that comes with something like this pandemic. But we're not to yield to that kind of fear. Now, fear, there are many ways that fear can be expressed. It can be expressed in terms of those obvious things, somebody who is shaking with terror and won't go out the door. But it can also be expressed with someone who is berating others constantly. You think Dad's Army and Corporal Jones, don't panic, don't panic. And of course the whole joke with Corporal Jones is that he's don't panic, he's panicking like crazy. Sometimes don't panic is an indication spoken to themselves. One thinks of the story of the man going to have an operation and the surgeon saying, be calm, be calm. And the man says, well, I'm going to be under anaesthetic. And the surgeon says, I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to myself. But God says, be calm. And there are reasons to be calm, because God is our refuge and strength, the very present help in trouble. Because God supplies his people with streams of living water by the Holy Spirit. Because God is in the midst of his church. Therefore we shall not be afraid. The God of Jacob is our refuge. And so we look to him. And so we don't panic. We remember that he is our refuge and our strength. Oh, may we remember that at this time and rejoice in the God who is our refuge and our strength. Amen.